Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Man, hey, another day in the office. That's all it is. And happy birthday to
Absolutely.
Mom Dukes. Happy 75th birthday to my
Happy
mom. So
birthday.
been celebrating that and all that kind of good stuff like that, man. You know, and all that. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Ah, man, chilling, man, chilling. Excited about the day. Excited about the day.
I'm glad somebody is. I mean, you know, the Steelers ain't played, so you can relax and you know put your hair down and all this kind of stuff, man. You know, hey, I ain't
Yep.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of worried yesterday, man. I was kind of worried. I'm like, dude, I ain't been 0-3 in a minute. You know,
Man,
Mayo. I'm like, if Louisville might lose this game, probably going into it, probably lose this game. I knew Dallas was gonna take it on the
right.
chin. I'm like, I was sitting thinking, when the last time I've been actually 0-3? You know, that kind of stuff like that. But it's been a
Oh,
long
three.
time. But thank God,
They
won't he,
got.
won't he do it? Yes, he will.
Won't he do it?
And woo, them Cardinals last night. I was able to breathe. I
Yeah,
was able to
they
breathe.
did it.
I was able to
Yes,
breathe. I'm
yes,
like, oh man, I love it.
absolutely.
I love it, love it, love it. Hats off to Jeff Brom, and I would get into it more on
Oh,
the
yeah,
bird's eye view. But man, it's got to
yeah,
be special when you can go ahead your first two seasons. You already did something that the team couldn't do regular season. Hit 10 wins, right? You went to the
yep,
ACC championship. You done beat
yep.
Clemson. They never beat Clemson. Beat them at third place. Oh man,
At
that's
they
that
crib.
at their crib. At their crib. And no one, they don't lose her. Okay.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine though if we could have beat Miami and then turn around and beat Clemson? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we didn't have a defense then. We decided to start playing
fact.
defense in the second half of the Boston College game. So you know, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100 on that. So thank God for that. Real quick, thanks for the
Yes, sir.
sponsors, Mile Wide Beer Company and Vinyl Empire. Thank you guys and all that kind of good stuff for the sponsorship. Want to go ahead and do it this way as far as where to find us at 54 Sports Network. Everything we're talking about: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. You don't stop. The Players Club group, all that good stuff. Go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, without a doubt. But y'all know what today is. Today is NFL. It's NFL. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little rapid fire for you guys and make a little smart ass comments and keep it moving. How we do? Ain't no thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. Start. Let's go ahead and start with Thursday's game, man.
Yes, sir. You got Jack. Massive beat Houston.
Let me turn you up, bro, because I couldn't even hear you, man. I couldn't even hear you. Yeah, I gotta turn you up real quick.
You
All right.
got me. You got
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
The Jets beat Houston 21-13, which I believe surprised everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this before you dive in, bro. I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
When Vegas had the Jets winning this game, something told me and said, "Go ahead, bet on this game, Mark. Go ahead, do it." I said, "Nah, Vegas. I ain't ride with Vegas." And then Thursday hit. I said, "Oh damn, the Jets gonna win."
Wow.
I said the Jets is going to beat these guys. But did the Jets beat them, or is Houston just not as good as we thought they was going to be this year?
Right. But the funny thing is that as you look into it, even though what they lost, they still 6-3, right? You know what I'm saying? They still in, I guess,
Yeah,
first place
yeah,
in their division. But you can't lose to the Jets at home, man. I understand the Jets. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do look like they always had defense as far as the Jets. You know what I'm saying? They always as Reddick then came and joined the squad, right? You have you're going to have one of the best, if not the best, at least the top five receiving duos with Adams and
absolutely. Yeah,
yeah, you got Garrett Wilson.
boy.
Yeah. So I mean, you got some things in place, but you can't. If you're really serious about it being a contender, you can't go up there and lose, man. You can't just score 13 points when everybody else has been scoring some points and doing some things on them. Yeah, that's not a good look. And I'm
Right.
like you. Is it like we're asking too much for y'all? And also Collins is out, man. He makes a difference,
Yes.
bro.
Yes.
Diggs was out too in this game, wasn't
Yeah. Diggs done for the season.
he? Yeah. So Diggs and Collins was out. So you better make some trades to do something. You better make some trades.
You only got a day left.
Yeah. You better do something, man. You better do something. I mean, Tank Dell, you know what I'm saying? He had 6 catches, 126. But he got to have help. They got to get Collins back, man. They get Collins back, they're gonna
Got
be
to.
okay. They're gonna be okay if they get Collins back. If they don't, then it's trouble, man. But I'm with you though.
Yeah,
Maybe
bro.
maybe we're just asking too much for him for Stroud now.
Possibility.
Yeah, because let's be honest, that defense is not how Coach Ryan wants it to be yet. When he headed Howland at San
Exactly.
Fran, he's gonna have
Yeah.
to get a couple more pieces, and then we'll see some things popping. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna steal a couple of them 49ers, man. 40, you know what I'm saying, in the offseason or do whatever. If somebody's contract,
Right.
get a couple of them, say, come on, let me do this. So it is what it is though.
Be in a good situation going there.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
All righty. You got the Atlanta Falcons who beat the Cowboys 27-21.
Dirty
What's
birds.
going on, my brother?
Dirty birds, dirty birds, dirty birds, dirty birds. Like Mark and I talked about this briefly uh, before we did the show. Let's keep it a buck, man. Dallas Cowboys. Forget the injury. Injuries are part of NFL. You got to go ahead and make moves. You got to do what you got to do. But CeeDee Lamb is your only threat. This is not high school football where you can have the best player out there and win. You can't do that, man. You can't. You got to have some,
Right.
especially against teams that has an offensive power as the Falcons. I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I thought the Falcons were gonna put up 30 something, close to 40 points, because I know Cowboys defense is hurt. You know what I'm saying? They're hurt as far as bad. Even with
Right.
Parson and all the and D Law, things like that. You need more, man. And I'm a firm believer. I'm gonna say this, and you know how I am. I'm one of the realest of the realest. You really got to get rid of that whole defense except for Parson. If you really want Mike Zimmer to be able to have his style, he has to be able to pick his players. These are leftovers, man. These are Dan Quinn guys, man. And you heard what I said. I'm not talking about Micah, because Micah can play any position, and you'd be foolish to let him walk out the door. But
Absolutely. Right.
these other kids besides Hendricks, who came because of Zimmer, you got to get rid of them, bro. Diggs is one of the worst DBs, and I'm a Dallas dude. Does not know the fundamentals. Dude does not know the fundamentals, bro. Horrible. Gets exposed every time. I don't need you to come out there, play herd and all this, and say I'm being tough. Nah, bro. I'm gonna need you to know your role, what your job is, and do it well.
Yeah.
That's an issue, man, with me. That's horrible, and they ain't gonna win nothing. Good evening, Shannon. How you doing? They ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, my thing is this dude after the game talking about, well, I got some stuff lined up. Bro, until you leave, ain't nothing lined up. That's what I want to see lined up. Sign them papers, bro. Get up out of there. You can, and that's the whole thing. You can. It ain't even about you being an owner, even though it is. But the problem is you the GM. You come on,
Exactly.
man. Come on. And your son's, I mean, your son is this nothing. He's nothing either. He's just there just taking daddy's money. It is what it
Yes,
is,
man.
bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do whatever you want to do and call it a night, bro. It's call it a night.
Absolutely.
Clown. Straight straight clown. Straight clown. Straight clown.
Yes, sir. We had a divisional game that popped off today. Bills beat Miami 30-27. This
What
was
you
actually a decent, nice little game today.
what you
Yes,
get? What
but it was a
what
divisional
what you
game. So
what you
my
what?
thing is,
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. What you got the mic on, man? You like you you got the mic on special, don't you? Like I'm at
what
the
happened?
club. It's like a like in a bathroom or something. Like at the club or
My
something. Go
bad.
ahead. Now you good? You good? Hey, as long as we can talk, that's
Now,
all that matters. Go ahead. What you thought about this game?
with this, with this game, though, I mean, it's a divisional game. This is what Tua's second game back, right? So
Right.
Tua really is still rusty with everything and stuff like that. But to only lose by three to Buffalo in a divisional game, it's not bad.
Right.
It's really not bad, but it just goes to show me with Buffalo. Like, I get it's the divisional game, but if y'all want to be the best of the best, y'all got to blow Miami out, especially
Mm.
with a quarterback who just got back. Y'all got to blow them out.
What the Bills got, man? I mean, let's look at that real quick. I mean, I know you got
I
Cooper.
get it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you got some nice pieces around you. You and you.
Yep.
How long can Cooper become the number one receiver? Because that's all about me knowing you and knowing what you like and where you want the ball at. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So to me, the Bills is for them to do this. That's good for them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see them a threat at all. But I do see that you better get Miami right now because game three,
You
you
got
see
to.
what he did. He led them back, and they ended up tying it. You know what I'm saying? And the Bills kicked a hell of a field goal and all that kind of stuff to win it. But
Yep.
that car drives different when Tua is the driver. Period.
It's different.
Period. Because we seen Huntley who works at Walmart and all these other weak ass people that they had. Now you got Tua, which I'm just gonna say, hey, everybody don't, you don't want him to get hurt. You don't want none of that shit. But Tua's different. Tua is different in that system, and it fits him. And if you got anybody on your fantasy, stop next week. You better start him because Tua's gonna like you're gonna see Tyreek start getting these numbers. You're gonna see Waddle start Echan, whatever. He's bald and bit crazy on people. So yeah,
Exactly.
that offense is getting ready to start rolling. You're gonna have to have that defense. But yeah, if I'm the Bill, but they what 2-7 now. That's ugly, but it is what it is, bro. But I'm with you. You I'm with you, Bills. If you trying to be a contender, you need to go ahead and take care of business. And Bills don't scare nobody though.
At all.
Yeah, don't scare nobody. Woo wee.
Yes, sir. Woo! Baltimore took care of business, beat the Broncos 41-10. This is one of them games where I was like, okay, Lamar, I don't care what nobody got to say. Do you prove the world wrong? I don't care how weak the Broncos is. It don't matter.
Right,
Do your job because everybody else is still in the NFL.
right.
He went out there, did his thing. He threw a couple, three touchdown passes. Derrick Henry did what Derrick Henry does. You got to run him, run him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only way y'all make it to where y'all need to make it to is run through that man. Let
True.
Lamar keep throwing that ball. Play action is gonna work.
You right.
So I mean, this was a great job for beating up on the Broncos because you had no choice but to.
No, you're right. You're right. You hit it on the head, man. Plus, he had another perfect rating. That's like 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's either tied the record or he's got the record, something. 16 for 19, 283 TDs. Hey, we all know if you feed the stud with Henry, he's going to do what he got to do. But I love to see
Yes.
Zay Flowers, man. Zay Flowers, 5 catches,
Woo!
127, 2 freaking TDs. But I'm going to ask you this. You know him better than anybody. When your boy starts to get in there, what do you think he going to do? Mr. Johnson, when he starts, because he,
Johnson.
yeah, when he, yeah, because I'm gonna say this now. He dropped. Don't get me wrong. He had some droppies, but when he's on,
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
scary. He's scary.
And
What
that's
what? Yeah. What's your
that's the
thoughts on
crazy
that?
thing about playing Baltimore. That's gonna be the scary thing because you got Flowers on one side, you can put Johnson on the other.
Mm,
These is two quick receivers.
right.
These is two fast receivers. Now it's like pick your poison.
Right.
Like you said, regardless if he done had his drop passes, but once dude's on,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a problem.
Right. Right.
That
And you
offense is gonna be a problem.
and you know who's gonna eat Andrews
Oh,
and likely
yes,
them two dudes is gonna
yes,
eat in that middle. Lord have mercy. Like it.
absolutely.
Like you and I said last week, man. That defense though. That's what's gonna let us know if they ready. That defense, you need to make some deals or whatever you need to do. And I know you did
Yeah.
it. You need to get another defensive end, line outside, whatever you need to do because that's what's going to hurt them. I mean, the Broncos.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody was buying into the Broncos. Come on, man. Bo Nix,
Right.
everybody want. I mean, come on, dude. Come on.
I'm gonna tell you another person on that offense of for Baltimore who's gonna eat.
Who's
What's
that?
his name? Batman. What's his
Bateman.
name?
Bateman.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna eat
Yeah, he
because ain't
will.
nobody gonna worry about him. He's gonna be
Yeah.
in a lonely land by himself. Touchdown,
Third receiver, right?
45 yards. Yes,
He's gonna be the third receiver. Yeah, and then Aguilar he'll get in there his old ass and catch some stuff. No, it's gonna open all up. And you still got
yes.
first of all, the first thing you're gonna be looking at are they running because it's
Is that
Henry.
what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the biggest challenge to me is gonna be what is your offensive coordinator gonna call? He's got to keep people happy.
Exactly.
He's got to keep people happy,
Yep.
man,
You got to.
because they all love Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but
Oh yeah.
they kicked the. I can't believe the Broncos got a better record than my Dallas Cowboys, bro. Lord have mercy. They are 5-4. Really?
Trust them.
Did you see that? I mean, nobody saw that at the beginning.
No, no, no,
Come on,
no,
bro. And
no, no.
if somebody said it, they lying. They lying.
I mean,
Come on, bro.
if you watch football, you know who's going to be good, who's not going to be good.
Yeah,
Period.
I didn't see that coming
We all
though.
know the reason why certain teams ain't good. And we all know that.
Right. That's shocking to me though, bro. For real. That's hey, hats off to Sean
I bet
Payton.
it is. Hey,
Sean Payton, hats off to him, bro. For real. Like, dude's doing this with an old ass rookie quarterback and taking care of business.
right.
Dude, same age as damn near Louisville's starting quarterback. God bless America. Whew.
Chargers beat the Browns 27-10, as they should. As they should. Jameis Winston, brother, you had a great coming out party last week. But
Right.
the Chargers said, we're going to bring you back down to grace. This is why we're going to show you why you're a backup quarterback. This is
What you
why
saying?
you a backup quarterback.
Woo. Yeah,
Even though the 27-10 looked good, but if you actually watch the game and stuff like that or whatever, you can see it was like a little dog fight or whatever through the beginning. But the Chargers knew what they was doing, come back, take over, win the game. Congratulations to them.
Right. What's up, D? Good evening, fellas. Good evening. What's up, D?
Hey,
Hey, you know what though? The scary thing is that John Harbaugh, Coach Harbaugh, let's say that he has a formula. It's going to be the same formula that he used with the 49ers. Let's be real.
yep.
They defense is going to be tough, and their offense is going to be smash mouth, run the ball. Herbert's going to be a manager. He's going to be a game manager, big time. And that's going to save him because he took a lot of hits and stuff in the past, but he still can throw the ball. We know that 282, 2 TDs. J.K. Dobbins, 85 yards, 2 TDs. Hey, man. Hey. And like you said, Jameis Winston, he didn't eat a W. He ate an L. 3 interceptions. 3
Exactly.
interceptions, man. Hey, the charge is going to be, you
And
know
we give
what?
them for doing that.
Yeah. My thing is, hey, Nick Chubb, baby boy, I need to get you on another team, man. For real. I ain't even talking about my team for selfish reasons, but he need to get on somebody else's team, bro. Like he done wasted
He done
some years, bro. Like, and he's constantly getting hurt. Can you imagine him on a good team, or a team with a good
with
line
a
in it?
good offense on.
Yeah. And the scary thing is, he's done played. Cleveland done had some good line, but they quarterback back play sucks so bad that everybody's up at the line. Nobody was scared of
Exactly.
Deshaun
Yep.
Watson
Right.
and all them other clowns. So it's like, bro, this is bad business, bro. Bad business. Lord, hey, good win, Chargers. Big time. Good win.
Yeah, absolutely good win for them. Gotta beat them.
Woo wee.
Woo. This is the only game I couldn't get. I was fired up.
Oh
Panthers
wow.
and Saints. Panthers beat Saints 23-22. And they had Derek Carr back, right?
Mm-hmm. First game back.
They had Derek Carr back, but it's like you don't struggle against the Panthers, especially with a quarterback who they bench. They
Right.
bench this guy. He
Right.
comes back because the Red Lightning gets hurt. He comes back and get this win against y'all. So y'all biggest win that y'all got was against Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Like, okay, Saints. Good win for Carolina. Bad loss for the Saints.
Bad.
Because they had them going, talking about, oh, Derek Carr's back and this and that. Y'all 2-7.
Yeah. That you know, that's another team that has really one offensive threat. Alvin Kamara. He's it. Dude did his thing. 155 yards rushing, 60 yards catching. I mean, he's a dream for you. He's definitely a dream. But it's nobody else, man. Talcum Powder, 41 yards, like they have no threat. Shaheed, whatever, he's hurt. Come on, man. 2-7, 1-4 away. The one win was at Dallas when you blew the backside. Hey, bro, like that's your claim and grace, and you lost to the worst team in the league.
In the league.
The worst team in the league, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's not bad. Coach Allen, you on the chopping block, bro.
Oh,
You on the,
absolutely.
so they have lost 7 in a row.
In a row.
The Aints has lost 7 in a row. Lord have mercy. Yeah.
We get injuries happen, but it's still the NFL.
Yeah, you too busy. I don't know if you saw Michael Thomas, who used to be the receiver. He's too busy interviewing random people on the streets, asking what they think of Carr.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, you suck.
It's getting out of hand.
You suck.
Bengals, a team who I did not want to see who win, beat the Raiders 41-24.
Mm.
Only thing I can say about Cincinnati is, to me, is even though they're in my division or whatever, I hate that they start off slow like that because they always start out slow every year and then want to pick it up to where you could be in a predicament of playoffs. You in a horrible position playing a team that you don't really want to play because you know you're going to lose.
Right. Right.
And then I done seen everybody in the AFC North. This whole division here on out ain't nothing but divisional games.
Oh, okay.
This
So all the other stuff is over with.
It's a wrap. You got division games. I mean, of course, we still got Philly and Washington that we got to look out for or whatever, but everything else is divisional games.
They got the 2 best teams in the East. And the NFC East. The 2 best teams. I mean, for real. Hey, I ain't lying.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Because I said third because everybody saying, well, Mark, what you think about what Pittsburgh, what Russell's doing? I said, bro, that second half is where we're going to know if we play football or not.
Right.
We still got Philly, Washington, and the division, KC on Christmas Day. We still got a schedule.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not worried about none of it right now.
Ooh, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's a hey, ooh. Hey, but you hit on the head, man. Bengals, They do it every year. I don't know what. My guy had 5 TDs. Joey Buckets had 5 TDs, 1 interception,
Yeah.
251. Chase Brown, 120. Great game for him, but you should not have got rid of Mixon. You should have kept him. Uh, Gasecki
Yeah.
had 2 TDs, 100 yards. Jamar Chase, 43 yards. Chase Brown also had a receiving TD. It's the Raiders, though. It's the
It's
Raiders.
the Raiders.
I mean, in T Rock's voice, like, they ain't played nobody. Raiders ain't nobody, bro. Like, let's keep it 100. It ain't, but good win, Bengals. Hey, you 4-5. Look, see, another 4-5
Absolutely
team.
good win. Better
First,
at it.
first win at home.
Right.
First win at home. That speaks volumes right there. That speaks volumes right there.
Commanders, another divisional game right here. Took care of business, beat the Giants 27-22. The Giants started coming back late in the game. Let's keep it real. They started coming back late in the game. Commanders had already had this game dominated. They took their foot
Mm-hmm.
off the pedal
Right.
and let the Giants score how they needed to score. Let's keep it a buck with this one. Commanders had this game throughout the whole game. Divisional win is always great for whoever. I don't care who it is.
Right.
It could be
You
one,
right.
two. Division win, division win. But good job to the Commanders though. Great win.
To me, I think their downfall is even though they got a lot. The running back was hurt as far as the one they had. It's the running game. I
Yeah.
mean, Daniels could do. You do not want him to be a solely just a passer. I mean, granted, 15 for 22, 2 TDs. Rodriguez, Kentucky boy, had 52 yards. I mean, they had a lot of people, but a lot of chefs in the kitchen. But you need to have that one running back that you can depend on and bring his back in, that kind of stuff like that. But
Right.
I would say this, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, Dan Quinn shit don't work in the playoffs. All that they can come right up
Mm,
the middle. They can. I've seen it. Dallas had better defensive players than Washington. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. When you have to play those real dudes in the playoffs, if you make it to the playoffs, I mean they
yeah.
7-2.
Absolutely.
It's Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn. Right now, they shit melts. It melts like Frosty the Snowman in the playoffs. Period. Seen it. Oh, you hate. No, bro. If you think that he didn't have better talent at Dallas when he was at Dallas with the people he had, you got to be joking. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I'm talking
Right.
about from the defensive point of view, the standpoint, bro. That's what's going to hurt. It ain't going to be the offense. But hell, you only scored 27 points on the Giants? Come on, man. Stop it. Giants ain't nobody, man. They ain't nobody. It is what it is. Daniel Jones should be out of the league, bro. Out of the league.
And the only reason why he still got a job because certain things he do in games sometimes, run and get a little rushing touchdown. Scored a couple of touchdowns one game. He's gonna always have a job. He's gonna be a Kirk Cousins.
He need to be, but he need to be. Nah, he needs to be a freaking Cooper Rush, a backup. That's what he needs to be. Somebody's backup. Because granted, he had 54 yards rushing in the TD, but them 50, give it a Tracy. Dude looked good last week. I know he
Yeah,
had a concussion.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying, but he still looked good. You know what I'm saying? So look, hey, give him the ball, get it out your hand. Neighbors, we need to see more neighbors. We need to see more of him. That's what we need to see.
and he's legit. That he's legit. That young boy good.
Right, right. That's what we need to see. We don't need to see you doing all that Daniel Jones stuff, bro. That's garbage, and they garbage. They 2-7. They sitting at get out the way. If we gonna lose, let us go ahead and lose gracefully, so we can get Travis Hunter or somebody like that. Let us do that.
Ah,
If we gonna
wait.
suck, let's go ahead and tank. Let's tank for real. Go ahead.
All right. Tennessee beat New England Patriots 20-17 in overtime. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of them games I was trying not to look at, but it kept catching my attention. Because
Mm,
I'm sitting here like, man, these is two teams that we already know that's not really good. But for Mayo to come back to take it to overtime was crazy to me anyway.
Right.
To what he did, I'm like, come on, Tennessee, y'all, win the game, get this over with. It's New England, but to go to overtime, win this game. I mean, kudos to Tennessee on the interception and everything like that or whatever. But I don't think it should even went this far playing against New England.
My brother, Mason Rudolph, has probably passed for more yards than Will Mayo Levis in the 2 years. I mean, when's he coming? We see more of him doing stretches and yoga shit on for the mayonnaise commercials. Dude is garbage for real. He's garbage. He is for real. He is garbage. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Kentucky fans know that. Dude, Will Levis is garbage. Y'all know that. He's the just because he threw the ball. Come on, dude. When the dude said he eats mayo with everything, that's when you should have cut his ass right then and there. Who's eating mayo with everything? Coffee and shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop it, bro. That's why, yeah. Mason Rudolph, 2 TDs, 1 interception, 240. Tony Pollard sighting. He had 28 carries, 128 yards. I mean, hell, a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking, man, I bet he wish he was still with Dallas. Now he's thinking, shit, it'll make no difference where I play there. Both these teams suck. Big time.
What you said.
But they got to win. They got to win. And, I mean, Drake May, hey, man, it is what it is. They trying to get – he rushed for 95 yards? Damn. 95 and threw for 206. First of all, hey, man, that's too much running for him, bro. For real. Like, y'all trying to get him killed out there. For real, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, don't hurt him like that because y'all might have a new coach soon because they trying to get him. They trying to get rid of him. They trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, he's out of there.
Yeah, they trying to get rid of him in his first year, bro. Former player, out of there.
Woo. Cardinals beat Chicago Bears. My fault, Dre. 29-9. Yeah, bless them. I don't know what's going. I'm gonna keep it real with you, dude. What's going on with the NFL besides this game? I know, but I'm just. You don't know who's gonna win anything this year.
It's open, bro.
It's open.
We say it all the time, but it is open. Yeah. Yeah,
it is so wide open. But for the Cardinals to do what they did against Chicago, it just goes to show you Chicago, y'all really not that good, regardless with the quarterback or not. But we can sit here and argue back and forth. Was he ready to get thrown out there? It is what it is. They draft you number 1 overall. You got to get out there and produce. It is what it is. I mean,
look how much
behind your name and everything like that.
Look how much that Hail Murray hurts, bro. Because if you win that game, you was coming in this game at what 5-3, right? You've been 5-3.
Yes.
You probably been hyped up and everything else. You probably had it going on. You might have won this game. Momentum is huge, bro. And in every sport, momentum is huge because no matter what, Caleb 22, 41, 217. I mean, yeah, nothing jumps off the page, but it didn't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Keenan Allen only 4 catches. DJ Moore only 4 catches. Unduse had 5 for 104. Like, what's going on? Swift only 50. Like, last time I checked, Cardinals defense wasn't like that you're going to be doing that.
It's not.
And Kyler Murray didn't have a banana game. He was only 13 for 20, 154 yards. Connor 107. What the? It must have been some. Hold on, bro. Let me go ahead and look at this. Let me do it this way because let's see what's going on here. Okay, Trey McBride, Trey Benson, Phil. So basically, they kill him on the ground. They beat him on the ground. They beat him in their own game. They beat him in their own game. Rushing, pounding, and all this stuff. And that was smart. That was smart on the former Louisville football player, the head coach for Cardinals. Sit there. Let's go ahead and beat them at their own game. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Let's go. but you still have to be disappointed if you are the Bears. So now you was riding high. You thought you had your quarterback, and he still is the quarterback of the future. But now you 4-4. You 0-4 away. You have to win some road games if you want to be meaningful. You have
Yep.
to be road. Another team I didn't think, man. Cardinals 5-4.
5-4.
In the thick of things in that
Then you got
division.
more games.
Thick of things in that division. Nobody's walking away with that division. Everybody thought that the 49ers was going to walk away. They ain't walking away with that. I mean, Christian
Most
got to
definitely.
come back, but now everybody's still going to be in the fray. But hey, it is what it is. Hold on, let me. Even though they did win, I'll just switch this. Go ahead, Mark. You got it.
Philly beat the Jaguars 28-23. I was looking at this game too today, and it's one of them games where it's like, okay, Philly, okay, they gotta run away with this. And then it's like, okay, here come the Jaguars.
Mm,
Here they go.
mm.
Here they go. But if it wasn't for that little, you know what I'm saying, that interception by Philly, we don't know what this game could have ended up being like. You know what I'm saying? But Philly got to get it together because my whole thing is this. There's no really scary team in the NFL this year. Nobody
You
is
said
scary to where you like, we played them this Sunday, we might lose. No, you got in your head. Now we might be able to beat them this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like
right.
Philly's not a scary team, but they got the win. Good for them. Kudos for them. But they should not have never let the Jaguars come back to get reach of this game.
No, you're right. You're right. You know, how you mentioned earlier about the who was that? It was the Texans. The
Yeah.
Texans, even though we're saying it, the Texans still got to win a record 6-3. But it almost looked like last year, everybody thought that the Jaguars was going to take off because the year before they did what they had to do.
Yeah.
They surprised and they was, but don't get me wrong. Like I said, everybody would like to have 6-3 at least, and that's what the Texans have. My thing is this, man. When are we going to hold Sunshine accountable?
Yeah. With that money.
If anybody else is 16 for 31 and 2 interceptions for 169 yards, oh, they kill it. They watch. You guys can watch tomorrow. They won't even bring him up. They just bring up Philly. They'll show Barkley with that hell of a back jump hurdle. What he did. You won't hear about no Trevor Lawrence. You won't.
What you said?
If he was somebody else, they be going to task. They
Woo.
don't hold him on the same level. But yet, when he have a good game, they want to throw him in the names with the Lamars and Joey
Yeah.
Buckets and Petty Ice and all this kind of shit. And there's no way in hell.
Yep.
Dude is 2-7, 0-5 for away. Super Bowl champion
That's
coach.
right.
Super Bowl champion
Yep.
coach. ETN overrated. Bigsy should be starting. Shaquan Barkley, man, 159 yards, 1 TD, man. And they still have Smith. Like, you have weapons. It's going to be,
Too many.
what's it going to be? As much as I want to say Hurts, it's not even a Hurts thing, but you know what it is. Because Hurts is going to run the ball his damn self to get his rushing stuff like that.
Regardless.
It's the head
Yeah.
coach, man. It's the head coach, man. They won't win a Super Bowl until they get rid of him. They already won one in the past. I got that. I understand that. Y'all recently won one in 10 years. But if you try to win with this talent, y'all have enough talent that what Mark just said, it should be just how everybody was throwing up 49ers at the beginning of the season. Hey, 49 for that. Everybody should still be saying the Eagles. And no one says that unless you a Philadelphia
Nope.
Eagles fan.
Yep.
That's a problem. It's the head coach.
Yeah.
Get a real head coach. They're going to take care of business. Not with that head coach, man. He
Nobody
sucks.
like that man.
His own team don't like him. And that's a problem.
Detroit Lions took care of business, beat the Packers 24-14. Let me tell you this. I like Love. I think Love he's going to be a good quarterback. He's going to become to his own. I don't know if it's the injury that's got him, you know what I'm saying, slowly progressing, trying to get back in or whatever. But I think Detroit is legit. I think Detroit is a legit team. They're a legit team. But my whole thing with Detroit is like we talk about every year, brother. We want to see y'all go to that playoffs and just make some noise. Go to that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You can get to the AFC championship game easy. You
Easy.
just gotta win it.
Yeah.
Detroit, Detroit is a legit team, dude. But I'm not gonna just shit on the 40 the Packers. I'm not gonna do that because I feel like Love is going through the injury thing right now. I feel like they can be a good team, but Detroit is just something nasty right now.
I had a question. Um, I think it was last week. Well, of course, I think it was last week. Who is the better? Who's the best team in the NFL? I said the Chiefs or the Lions. And if you look at it, of course, most people are going to say the Chiefs because they winning and all that kind of stuff, and they should be until you knock them out, and then talking about the championship, then they are the best team. But the Lions is breathing down their neck, my brother. The Lions
Oh
is that
my!
the Lions
Woo!
the Lions strikes more fear in your heart than the Chiefs does because the Lions can play any style. They can pound and run you to death with Montgomery and Gibbs. Or Golf, who I never shit. You know what I think about Golf. You never liked him, never cared
Yes,
for him and all that.
yes,
Dude is doing big things for them. Dude is
he
not
is.
costing nothing.
He is.
He's doing his role 18 for 22, 145, one TD, Montgomery 73 yards, Gibbs 65 yards, talking about rushing. Uh, I mean, they so packed. Tim Patrick is like the fourth receiver, and dude, they gave up on him. You know what I'm saying? The Broncos, they are so. Allen Robinson's on his team. They are so deep, and everybody loves Dan Campbell. They will go through a
Everybody.
brick wall for him. It's
And guess
different,
what?
bro.
That's why he's not getting fired. He's not going to get fired.
Oh hell no! He's there until he wants to
He's
leave.
there for a long time.
Till he wants to leave. And the crazy thing is,
Yeah.
when the deadline on election day happens, when they go ahead and go bring Max Crosby home, because
Ooh.
he from Detroit. If you are Detroit, go get Max since Hutchinson's out of there. You go ahead and bring Max
Right.
Crosby in there to solidify that pass rush to go with the other McNeil and all them. And then next year, when you can line up Max Crosby because you know he gonna want to stay home and be on the opposite side of Hutchinson.
That is oh my God. Dang.
Yeah. And the great
That's
thing
crazy.
is these young boys are still under contract. We just got to get my guy under control, the receiver who done been another Williamson or whatever. Get him under
Yeah.
control. I can cut him or get somebody else. But that system is so perfect, bro. Like I said,
Yes.
Kansas City, you just don't want to leave it up to Petty Ice because he's gonna beat you. The Lions is trying to
Yeah.
beat the hell
Every
out you.
time.
The Lions is trying to beat the hell out you. They basically went to Packers, had 24 by the third quarter, coasted, whatever they did. Against a good Packers team, especially defense. And you said it, Love is just banged up, man. I mean, he is just going through it. And they still 6-3. But the Lions, the most important thing that against for the Lions, my brother, is the Lions is 4-0 away from home. They would
That's
go
true.
ahead and kick your teeth in at your crib.
At your crib.
At your crib. Yeah, they scary, bro. They they are scary good. Scary good.
Another overtime game.
Yeah.
Rams took care of business, beat the Seahawks 26-20. Another game that just got two teams who just trying to put good records, you know what I'm saying, together or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But Jeez, this was one of them ones
That
where
was a good
He was
game.
throwing interceptions where he's not supposed to throw interceptions. You making the Rams look good to where they supposed to be. They not
That's
that good. The
Gino,
Rams
bro.
is not that good.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Gino, bro. Stop it, bullshit, Mark. You act like nephew. I love you to death, and you may watch this, you may not. Stop it, Mark. For real. You need to stop it. You act like Gino is an average quarterback, bro. You know he is. Come on, man. He is, bro.
he Gino's an average quarterback, but at the same time, how he been playing for the past couple of years. Now we putting stock back in him. Okay, maybe he can come back, but I guess he's not. He's still the same Gino.
And he has weapons. I mean, don't get me wrong. Metcalf, he's hurt, Lockett, but you still got to run it. Like, he's been having weapons since he's been there. Let's be real. Let's be real. He's been having all that stuff. Dude is just Gino. And I would say this. Matt Stafford has his weapons back. Last week he
Yeah, he
showed
do.
it. He got, Cooper Cup's back. Puka, even though I don't think, he played. He only, he banged himself up again. But as long as those dudes are healthy, the Rams is in there. You offensive
Absolutely.
wise, you have to respect that. They went to the Seahawks in a divisional game, went there and beat their ass at third place. And the crazy thing is
Yes,
that
they
at overtime, as soon as they did that stop, boom, 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 touchdown, let's go home.
yeah, out here.
Impressive, man. Impressive, bro. Like yeah. When I saw that all those weapons came back for Stafford, because you remember they were trying to, teams are inquiring about Stafford, they inquiring about Cameron. They
Yeah.
gonna sell. Once those,
Yeah.
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 Once they got healthy, it's like, oh no, man. They end up. What's the standings on this, man? Let me look real quick because this right here is the tell all for their stuff. So we're talking about boom, 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 boom. Arizona Cardinals is 5-4. Rams is 4-4. San Francisco 4-4, and Seattle is 4-5. You ain't trading nobody. That should be one of the most
No back.
active divisions of trying to better themselves on there because it's there. Like, it's open, bro. Like you said, ain't nobody scared of nobody. Everything is open. Let's be real. Everything is open.
Yeah.
Shit, it is open. Open for business. Open for business.
Colts at the Vikings. This game, to me, the Vikings should be able to win it, but at the same time, when the coach decided to bench Richardson off the thing that he did last week,
Mhm.
I get it. It should be a tighter game because people got to realize Flacco can still play.
Old man,
Flacco can still play.
old man River.
He's one of them quarterbacks where you want him as your backup. I don't care where he's at.
Oh
You
yeah,
want that man as your backup. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and he know what goes on. You gotta have him. But Vikings, I mean, Sam, you want to prove yourself. Win this game.
got to
Win
win the
this
game.
game. You
Got to win the
gotta
game,
win
right?
this game.
They lost two in a row, right?
You got yes.
They lost two in a row. You got to win this game. First of all, the great thing about the Colts and Falco is that Falco and his agent are geniuses because you got to look at the last teams that he done played. Everybody's got a defense. They got some offensive weapons and things like that. Because even when he was with Cleveland, Cleveland had a defense. They had some weapons that was going to save his ass. Ain't nothing changed. You got Jonathan Taylor. You got one of the best running backs in the league. You got Pittman. You got all this other stuff, and the defense is there. Top 15, top 10 defense is there.
Yeah.
And Flacco is not gonna really hurt you. He's not gonna hurt
At
you. He's
all.
gonna do whatever. But I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I think Sam Darnold. You have to stop the bleeding. You have to win this game. You have to win this game. Point blank.
Definitely.
It's a big game, man. You guys started off 5-0. I mean, shit. Don't lose three in a row. You at the crib too. You got to take care of business. Otherwise, then it's gonna be like, here we go again. And who wants to see that and who wants to know that? So, I'm with you. They should, but this is a dog fight. This is going to be a dog fight, and I'm just hoping that Mr. Aaron Jones give me enough points so I can go ahead and pull out a victory. That's all. That's all. That's all.
Monday night, we got Kansas City Broncos actually going to not the Broncos, my bad. Tampa Bay is going to the Chiefs this Monday night, which it could be possibly be a good game, but we don't know what Baker Mayfield we're gonna get because Patrick
Always.
Mahomes can just come in and like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and put up 50 piece on y'all. But if they come out with the right Baker Mayfield, he might make it a game.
Right. Who you got?
All right, Kansas. I want them to stay on the feet to Christmas.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I want Kansas City to stay undefeated to Christmas, so I got them.
Ah, okay. What's that game at on Christmas Day? Is that in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You hit it on the head. It doesn't make you just never know which Baker is going to show up. But the thing about that, if they get down, they still going. He's still going to slang it. He might have 400 yards passing. All this kind. It doesn't matter. Even though Evans may not play or whatever, I think he may be out. It makes no difference. He's still going to throw that. And kudos to him. Kudos to him. But I'm so pumped to see Mr. Hopkins. B Hop. I want to see that, bro.
Yeah,
I want to see
I do
him
too. I want to see how good it's gonna be.
because the thing about it is people gotta understand he's not a deep threat. He's going to be the immediate routes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be another layer like Kelsey. He's going to allow Worthy and them to go ahead and what I'm saying, take it to the. And to me, he's a better Juju Smith, way better Juju Smith as far
All
as
right, yeah.
as far as his position with them. So I think that's going to be tough. I want to see that. And plus, I mean, thank God that my guy don't get all the weapons because if he did, ain't no telling what that would look like. Petty Ice with a whole bunch of weapons. But that franchise is a winning franchise for the simple fact the last 2 years they have morphed into where that defense is what win games, win championships,
Absolutely.
and you have the
Yeah.
best closer in football with Petty Ice. Period. So they can beat you 20 to
And
17.
then you keep giving him all these great receivers. Okay, we gave you deep hop this year. What you gonna do with him? What the hell you mean? What you gonna do with him? He healthy? He straight? He gonna have a ball with him,
And Pacheco's supposed to be coming back.
right?
So
Come on, man. It's
you're gonna have Pacheco and Kareem Hunt in that backfield.
in that backfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that in the
Let's
ALC.
yeah. And so my thing is like when you look at the tier, you're gonna have to run the ball against their defense. You're gonna have some threats on them, and your defense is gonna have to withstand where he can come. Because, like I said, they'll beat you 17-14. They ain't really been blowing out people like they used to.
At all.
You
At
know,
all.
but they ain't got to, and they constantly win. That's what they do. They constantly win. It is what it is. All right, my brother, what you leaving the people with?
Hey man, y'all be safe out here. Keep praying for one another. Keep your kids safe. Just have fun with life, man. You only get one.
You right about that. Big time, like I said, happy birthday, Mom Dukes. I hope everybody, we in Thanksgiving month. We in the holidays. It's very crucial to love and hug and appreciate your people, meaning that your family, your friends, the people who been in your life that mean something to you. Tell them that you love them, hug them, all that kind of shit like that, because nothing is promised. Period. So go ahead and understand that this is what it is, man. It is what it is. And God bless everybody. Thank you guys for watching. And as we do and take care of business, uh, busy week coming up. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead and tell them where they can find some of your stuff, brother.
Find me at Big Dog Gaming Sports Talk with Mark on Facebook and YouTube. Please go follow.
Big time, big time. We out of here. Peace out, guys.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.